So this is the tonfa. Let's talk about it. It looks like this. And this is the handle. Hold on to it. And it has to be a little bit longer than your forearm. So it looks like this. If it's shorter, like this, then it's not good because this is the attacking tool and you don't want to hit yourself with it. So it has to be either longer, but not too long, not like this, but a little bit longer, like that. The tonfa has this as an attacking tool, obviously this part, and also the handle itself. You have one pair. The way these work are in circular motion. You start from here, and you can do different things. You can move it forward, you can move it backward. You can do it like this and this. So you can do vertical movement like this. Again, this part is the attacking tool. You can do half circle like this, and then back, or from the bottom and then back. Obviously, this is the full circle, what is most frequently used, and then you can go backwards. If you want to use it horizontally, then that looks like this, and then back. The way they work, you have to make sure that you are going away from your body because you don't want to hurt yourself at the same time. It's like nunchucks, it's the same thing. Once or twice you're going to hurt yourself and then you figure out, maybe I shouldn't do that. So, when you do like this, and then you have to make sure that your arm is stretching out. Like that. The other thing is that you can always use it as an attacking or a blocking tool. So we did these different blocking techniques, right? Now you can do them with these. Same thing, right? The same and down. We did the forward punch, we did the uppercut, and then we did this. You always start with a parallel ready stance here too. What you can do is just for the practice, have it near your hips or your waist, whatever feels comfortable, and do 1, 2, 1, 2, and then just keep going. 1, 2, 1, 2. The secret of spinning the tonfa is that you have to release the grip at the moment of when it turns. So you have to hold on to it at the moment of impact. So this ties really nicely into the Taekwondo, that you're not holding on to it all the time. You have to let it go, and only at the moment of impact you have to hold on to it. If you can't move it if you're holding on to it too much. You can't do anything if you're holding on too much. But if you release it a little bit, merely that you're feeling you're dropping it, but that's the key to figure out when is your grip not too tight, but not too loose either. So you have to go back and front, back and front. You can also get into this L stance. So for example, if somebody's behind you, one technique or two techniques. 1, 2. Same from this side. Back and down. It turns. If it doesn't turn, that's fine too. You can do a full circle. You can do 2 circles, depending on what feels good. So this is 1 circle, and if you want to go 1 more, then it's like 1, 2. Important thing is to make sure that the tonfa is aligned with the forearm, so the side of your forearm. So when you do the full turn, you have to get it back here. That's the tricky part, because sometimes your hands get a little sweaty after practicing, then you have to stop a little bit, and then you can get back to it. So when you're holding on to it, you have to make sure it's aligned, and there's a full circular motion, like that. So full circular motion. And forward, same thing. You have to get the grip at the moment of the impact. And then you can do some combination. Forward and then a backward motion. Go forward, backward. Same with this side. You can go forward and backward. Go back and forward. And then you can always combine these multiple have one blocking technique, one punch, one twist, another twist, and back. You can also have like one side, and back, down, and back. Depends on, you can just play around with it basically. Again, the most important thing is hold on to the tonfa. Make sure that the grip is not too tight when you're moving the tonfa, but at the moment of the impact and when it comes back to your forearm, hold on to it. And then you do a full circular motion, both sides, so left and right. The only other important thing is that make sure that when you're practicing this, you can do it like this, put it out, and just do one circle like that. And back, and back. And then you can switch directions and go from this and try to hold on at the moment of impact. Now let's try and do two at the same time. So it's good to do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, but let's try and do some coordination. Is that fun? So what we can do is do both up behind us. So start from here, then go out, and two at the same time. So this is very good for hand-eye, everything coordination basically. And back. Let's try again. Back. Let's do it again, but now forward, two at the same time. So let's go out a little bit. Out, out. And very good. Let's go out. Ready from here. Start the motion. Release the grip. And hold on. And if you can do it right, you can actually hear the movement of the tonfa. It's like a whoosh sound in the air. Let's do it like this. 1, 2. You can decide which arm you want to cross above or down. Like for me, this feels better if the right is up, but of course we can go practice the other way around too. So 1, 2. Here, the idea is to make sure it goes around you and back. But of course, don't hit yourself here on the ribs because that's going to hurt. So try and hold it for that. 1, 2. Again. 1, 2. I'm going to try and do it the way around. So left arm above right. 1, 2. This is more difficult. So 1, 2. One more time. 1, 2. Very good. Okay, let's do one more fun thing. We're gonna do double circles. The way we do it is this is one circle and another one. So you can do it 1, 2, and then try to hold the last one like this and get back to the basic position. So 1, 2, and back. Again. 1, 2, and back. You can also do double if you want. Back. Basically, the fun thing about the tonfa is that you can keep on spinning it, and there's no limitations on how long you want to do it, or if you want to stop. Just play around. I like that. I think the only limitation is when your hands get really sweaty, then it's hard to spin the tonfa. So I think that's one downside for the tonfa. You either need, again, as I said, some kind of powder, like baby powder, or maybe gloves. Let's try again. Let's go through all the motions that we did before. So what we can do, we can do some basic blocking techniques with the tonfa. So low section. You can do some punches. Good. This. We'll do some back punches, whichever direction you feel like. And do some side. This with the handle. And then let's start with spinning. Back spin, 1, 1. We're gonna do the same thing, just forward spin. Up and forward spin. Always go back to starting position. You can be like this in parallel stance or get into L stance, fighting stance, whatever feels good. Let's go 1 full circle here, 1, and back. Other side, 1, 2. Other side, 1, 2. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2. One more time. 1, 2. Other side. 1, 2. And again, you can do this in an angle. So we did the vertical, the horizontal, and you can do an angled strike as well. Depends on which side you want to do. So down and up and down, up and back. This way, back. 1, 2, 3, whatever feels good. And then we're gonna do 2 at the same time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, whatever feels good. And 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so that was the Tonfa. Thank you very much. I hope you liked it. It's a very nice weapon. I like it a lot. And yeah, let me know what you think about it. So, thank you very much for watching this video. I tried to put in little basic moves and little treats from here and there. I hope it makes sense and I hope you liked it. If you did, please let me know.